Rambo podcast is to inform, enlighten, and be authentic. Let's get right into the conversation. Easy. What's up, man? This is the Rambo podcast, and I am here with a DJ I actually haven't gotten to work with yet. It's pretty cold in here today, so y'all don't be judging my knuckles. It's cold. We didn't get to the building till a little late, but nah. Yeah, I haven't gotten to work with you. And I feel a way about that. Like, I feel like maybe I ain't in the right. I ain't in the littest in the room no more. Like, what's going on? Well, first introduce yourself. Let's introduce yourself.
You checking in with DJ Dluxe the hottest, yeah.
Okay. And where you from, Dluxe?
I am from Swainsboro.
You
ever heard of that?
Yeah, I heard. It's going like I'm going towards. I forgot where. I know when I'm leaving Augusta. I know I'm leaving Augusta when I see
like
something.
Burke County way.
Burke County way, yeah.
Yeah, going that way, yeah.
But it's not actually in Burke. It's not actually.
Nah, it's out of, like, way out of there.
A little further, okay. I know I went down there going to Savannah.
Yeah.
When I worked the job, I had to pick up some vehicles. Okay. First and foremost, how was it growing up in Swainsboro?
Swainsboro is just really, it's normal, it's regular, it's a little boring. It's
I ain't
way
never been
boring.
out there yet. I'm gonna have to see what it's like.
It's not really no motion out there.
Is it clubs or anything out there?
No, it's not no
wow.
club. I throw a party every now and then, but it's not out there. They do got a college though.
The college. What's the college called out there?
East Georgia.
East Georgia. Okay.
Yeah.
Shout out East Georgia. So since you come from a town where it doesn't have the luxuries of, like, the clubs and things like that, how did you get into the DJ world? Because I'm gonna tell you how I heard about you, but I want you to go ahead. How did you even?
I really want to hear your story first, but I go. I started DJing when I was like 15, and my mama had like a big album of every CD. You cannot not name not one CD she did not have. So I've always had like extra access to music, like more access than usual.
Yeah.
So I played music a lot. She had speakers and everything. So I just ended up going to my first party, and I was just like, I want to do that.
Yeah.
And that same party, I walked up to him and told him I wanted to do that, and he was like, "Okay, I'll show you the ropes real quick."
And he showed you who was that DJ that showed you?
Shout out DJ Junior.
DJ Junior. Okay, who you from? Swainsboro also.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I've been here 8 years. And I was on the road. I was driving. And of course, I don't know if you know, I've been in the clubs, and this is a good situation because I've never actually bumped into you at a party or been around you. I know I don't think I've ever seen you at any events I've been at, so I don't know. But it was I don't know what holiday it was, 4th of July or something, and you had a mix. It was a mix on the radio for you.
That probably was the last mix I probably did on Foxy. Yeah.
Foxy, okay, yeah, because I'm always big into Foxy because I like radio stations that's here or I can go and reach out to and things like that. Because I always be trying to win on the 107 and they don't ever call my number, my phone call. So, but nah, and you was going crazy, and I'm like, don't be mad, all right, don't be mad. I was like, I'm on the phone with certain people. I'm like, with some people I know. I'm like, man, hey, yo, who is Dluxe? Where he from? And they was like, that's not a he. I said, Dluxe DJ is going crazy right now. And so they was like, nah, that's a female, man. And they had showed me a page. And I was like, dang, okay. Because I'm not going to lie, I never got to see in my hometown the DJs from the radio.
Yeah.
When I was younger. I didn't get to see them until I got older. And I was like, that's who that was? We had Doug in the morning. I don't know if y'all remember that.
I've heard Doug, yeah.
Yeah, Doug was a radio personality. When I finally see him in person, I'm like, that's who that was
on the
radio station? Like,
I'm not gonna lie, DJs be looking a little weird when you see them in person, don't they?
They don't be fitting that
no, they
persona.
don't. No, they don't.
I be feeling the same way. So let's get into the questions, man. So, what brought you to Augusta though?
Actually, so I never really partied down here at all. I had like this friend that told me to pull up down here, and I called my bro. I was like, "We gonna party in Augusta tonight," and this was like my very first. Never been down here. Very first night coming down here, and I was at Soul Tree. Okay. And the DJ up there was something, I don't know, something was going on with his music. So I went up there to him. I was like, hey, you straight? I always check to see what the DJ got going on. So he was like, I don't know, my equipment shut down, that. And
You was loaded up in the car.
I wasn't. I'm always loaded up in the car, but that night I wasn't. But they had like a computer that you can DJ on. Okay. So he was like, I haven't used this since I was in high school, and I was just like, this is what really made me. Yeah. So it was virtual. Virtual DJ. But it was no turntables, no nothing. He had to tap the buttons, but he wasn't used to that. Yeah. That same night I ended up DJing at that club. The same. Yep. And I was there for a whole 6 months after that, Friday and Saturday.
So just being able to know,
being there,
see that's
right place, right time type.
Yeah, that's a different type of situation right there when a person can just still set up a party and keep it going. Because keeping a party is hard. Yeah, you can get the people in there, but if it ain't the right vibe, people will leave. I learned that quick. Yeah. What would you say? Who were some of your idols that you looked up to? You had, Junior who showed you a lot of the ropes, but like, did you ever have a DJ that you looked up to and was like, yo, I wanna kind of emulate or have that same type of effect?
Ooh, I'll just say DJ Junior, the man that taught me. Honestly, yeah. I can't really say I look up to any DJs now. Yeah. I tell you, a nice DJ the only DJ that can really get my credit is Nightmare.
Nightmare, okay.
That's the only DJ that can really get the credit.
Okay. Now, why you give him the credit? Is it
versatile?
Versatility. Okay,
yes, I like that. He's versatile. Most DJs not gonna do. He check every box out the list. Like, okay. Different style, different genres. He talk to his crowd, his people. Mm-hmm. He spin, he mix. Okay. Sound good. Yeah.
Okay. I like that. Now, this is a male-dominated field. I know you get this conversation a lot, probably. How are you able to withstand it and stay in the loop, in the know? Like, is it hard to kind of compete now, or is it more easier now that you in the doors? Or when you go to a new area, knowing that it's a more male-dominated field, how do you navigate that?
I would like to say that I wouldn't say it's difficult for me. Mm-hmm. It's about how, like, what you giving them as a DJ, honestly, because at first it's all about the music. Okay. And me and another DJ down here, DJ Visions, we win with the mix. It's like you want, if your music selection good, you'll always win. That's where I win at. Okay. And a lot of male DJs are not really that good with it. Like, I feel like it's a certain thing that they have that can take over the crowd. Yeah. But
persuade it to push it away.
Persuade the crowd, that's what it is. Yeah. Persuade the crowd, yeah. And I think that got a lot to do with hosting, MCing, honestly.
So do you think that's that's a question in here, because I'm a host myself.
Yeah.
So we'll get into that. That's a good point. That's a different viewpoint. I will say this. Female DJs, to me, have always been able to read a room.
Yeah, that's true.
Naturally, y'all nurturers. And
that's
y'all
true.
know how to look at something and say, something ain't right. Let me address this or fix this.
Yeah.
Now, there's something that I've always had a problem with. I love when I watch like YouTube, or I've been to Cali, and there's they have like these events where like they're like in a nice setup room, and there's a camera. I don't know if you've seen them, and the DJ just rocking. They're talking. It's just music. The DJs generally know how to get the women moving.
Yeah,
I love that. Like, the guy DJs be in there trying to cater too much to the real street hood hitters. You know what I'm saying? We try to get to. I think I go to a party for the women.
Yeah, most people.
See if the women gonna be vibing. There's gonna be a lot of women in there. What's the different? You know what I'm saying? What's the different cases? Do you feel like that's a little bit harder to sell as a DJ now? Being able to, because a lot of people want to have the turn parties, the hard hits all night.
Yeah.
And like you said, the one thing I will apply to Nightmare for most definitely is he's always. If you a corporate American person and you at a party or at studio, you'll be there like, hey, he's a good DJ.
Yeah.
So I will say that.
Yeah.
What do you think is the issue with, the men now in the DJ field? Like, do you think they're just too focused on hits?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a lot of male DJs, they use the cheat code.
What's the cheat code? I ain't heard of the cheat code.
Let me tell you, because I just found this out about probably some months ago. Well, I say I give myself last year. Last year I found this out. But Serato got this thing where you can go back and look at your history and replay whatever you done played. So if you ever hear a DJ just playing something that you heard last Thursday, you can go back to your old mix.
So I love that you just brought that up. I call it a script. I hate that.
Yeah.
I hate when DJs come in there with a script and they like, I'm just gonna throw the same little, like, nah.
I was wondering why every time, like, dang, he keep doing the mix, and then the whole crowd, they know what you finna do. Yeah, so it's like, how are you doing that? And I just found that out like a year ago.
Okay, I didn't know nothing about that. So you think that's the cheat code?
That is the cheat code. You go right to it. Yes.
Like, we just gonna drop this again.
Because I remember some stuff I do, but I always make it my business to do it different.
Keep it fresh.
Like, I'll be like, I just missed this last party. I'm not, because if I'm here regularly every Friday, I got to keep something different every time. I can't just keep playing the same stuff. Which people come back, people come back for the same stuff. But I was like looking into the program, and I was like, history. Let me click on history, and it show you every single mix I ever made.
Ooh, I ain't know that.
Every year, I'm talking about you can go up to 2 years back.
For the as long as you've had
got the program.
Oh Lord, I ain't know that. So in previous episodes, we talked to other DJs about the breakthrough in Augusta. Do you feel like you had to? It was a hard thing to break through in Augusta. You feel like it just was natural, like
it's natural. It's natural. Okay. You gotta find your people who like you. Yeah. Okay.
Now, have you ever had a party where it might have not went how you wanted to go? Maybe you was DJing and you in there, and maybe the people not reacting. Mm-hmm. What did you do and how did you fix that issue?
I would say the best way to fix the issue if it's not going right is to drop some new music.
Just drop new music. Okay.
Drop new music, or like constantly switch it up. If I can't find the crowd, if I know the crowd not moving, I'm gonna switch it up.
Okay. I think that DJs have those nights. Every DJ gotta learn. Mm-hmm. I think that that's one of the biggest things. It's the learning curve that you have to go through, and I think that what a lot of DJs have to figure out is their niche. What's their thing? You know what I'm saying? Are you good at mixing? Do you talk on the microphone? No, I've never worked with you yet. Do you talk on the microphone or not really?
Not really. I don't really like to.
Well, no. Why not? I feel like that is crazy.
It's different ways about it. I can give you 3 different reasons why. Mm-hmm. Okay, so the very first reason is just the main reason. Like, I am a DJ. A lot of people like to conclude MC with DJing, but I feel like there not being that many MCs is the reason why DJs feel like they gotta step up to that plate. Yeah. That's one reason. So I just listen to the vibe, listen to the mix, like listen to the bridge of how I'm finna mix this up. Mm-hmm. That's what I like, the mashup. 2 is I can't remember what was the third one, but I'll just go ahead and give you the next one. Mm-hmm. So I think, me personally thinks that males sound better on the mic. Yeah, I think it's different. It's a different club aura when it's a man carrying the overall speaking energy. And then plus, I just feel like it's okay if the man just like, we got these, bitches and hoes in here. I just feel like that's what they can. I feel like they can do that. Like, all my niggas get. I feel like that's just for them.
That's
I think that's a God thing. Like, I don't think I should get up there and just be like, oh, you bitches are just, let's have a good drink night. I just don't think that's.
You think they'll take it offense? I think they'll.
It'll be okay, but it's like certain stuff. Like, I like the only time I'm talking to Mike, if I'm playing some music that girls are dancing to.
Okay.
Only time.
Okay.
And I might say some words, young boy playing, I might say some words, but I really honestly let my crowd speak.
Okay. I like that. Okay. I've been to like maybe 5 parties where there was a female host, the DJ that also talked on the microphone, I would say. I think it's different. Mm-hmm. I like to see the transfer of energy. I like to see that oh, you know, they in that mug like, yeah, we can do it too. I like that.
Yeah.
But sometimes I get what you say. They could be like,
everybody,
like,
yeah, you can't hear it like not that much. Not like I got pretty much a deep voice, but I don't personally like my voice is like portraying on the crowd. I might got some good things I could say, you know, but I give this dude the lines before I go and say it on the mic.
Yeah.
But then you know you have these females that got a lighter voice and it's just like it's like a little naggy. Like what is she talking about?
Yeah. I noticed that too. No shots or nothing at Visions, but I noticed that too. Visions didn't really talk on the mic when we worked together. I was like, I think here in Augusta you gotta kind of talk. They like that. Yeah,
but it's like, man, I think it's like for a male.
Yeah.
Me personally, I always search for a male hostess to come with me.
Okay.
It don't really work out too well, but
why you say that?
Do you know, like, it's not that many male hosts?
Well, you got me, Branche. Like Celis, he's a DJ. Zell's a DJ.
MC.
Only. I would say me, Mike Gibson, Branche, and Kid Joe.
Kid Joe's a DJ.
Oh yeah, he is a DJ also. Okay.
But I can't say too much. But yeah.
Okay, all right. We'll leave it at that.
I'm gonna go down and talk about everybody, but I ain't gonna do that.
Yeah. So in that aspect,
but you saying Kid Joe, you want to put him on the MC side though?
I mean, since we talking about, that's what he tell me. He could do his own parties. I did about a year of his parties at Miami Vibes, and that's what he told me. I really can do my own parties. So yeah, and we no shots to Kid Joe. He's a legend here. A lot of people put him on a high pedestal. Personally, I feel like when I first came in as the host at Miami Vibes, it was a clash there. I did his birthday party last year. And no shots to Kid Joe again. But I could feel there was like a headbutt thing. Prime example, like if I'm on the mic, already got a vibe going on, and you get on the mic and want to say something, it kind of made me feel offensive. Like, am I not doing a good job?
Yeah.
And I think that's one of the biggest things that I look at in Augusta. It's like, hey, I come from a whole different area
Where
of
you
the
from?
world. I'm from Ohio, Dayton. So I'm right above Cincinnati, underneath Columbus. So I got kind of a mixture of more of an uppity when you go to Columbus and more of like, the hood, or I ain't gonna say the hood because we still got Cincinnati Bengals down there. You got stadiums and stuff, UC, but it's just a little bit more rougher down in Cincinnati. The houses are close together and everything. So, and then plus when I was in the military, that's where I really started. So I did events overseas. I did events for brigade, battalion commanders. So I think that was always the biggest issue for me when I moved here, like the acceptance. Like, hey, I've been a lot of places too, and I've got a journey that I've been on too. Not to say that it's better than anybody else's, but just as well as I'm equally open to say, hey, what you think we should do or how we should work with it. Everybody should be that way. Yeah. And I think that's the number one issue. If the nightlife came together, the partakers in it would agree to.
Yeah.
I think that's one of the biggest problems. I'm tired of doing parties for such and such over here.
Oh yeah, the nightlife is so much competition. It's crazy. Yeah. Like it's competition world, but everybody's out like taking everybody out now.
Yeah. Have you been in a situation where you were like, dang, like this person want me to work with them, but I rock with these people?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And back in 23. I want to say no. Let's go to 22. So 22, I DJ'd at. Well, I had been at 3DL like for a whole year or so.
See, my first
on Fridays.
My first 8 years, I wasn't even going out, so don't do it. I was scared. I ain't know. I was here by myself.
Scared. Everybody's scared. When I get on the phone with my grandma, I be like, "Yeah, I'm going to the rush." Like, okay, be safe.
That's what they say to me. They be like, "Hey, be safe out there." I'm like, is that bad?
Yeah, like, they think it's rough out here. Like it's a whole lot of rough riders out here. But so I was I was getting ready to have a great year because I thought I was gonna be able to do this. Like I thought I was gonna be able to do Fridays at 3DL, and then Truth. One of the owners at Truth was like, "Hey, we want you here on the Saturday nights."
Oh, that's perfect.
That's
perfect.
I'm set up. Like I'm set up. I was doing something on Thursdays, Friday, and usually I'm doing like Wednesday through Sunday.
Oh, okay.
That same year, 23, I went Sunday through Sunday, having like everything set up. Yeah.
Okay.
But so I'm thinking at closing of the year, I'm like, well, shit. Next year I'm gonna be able to have Friday the hottest club on Friday, hottest club on Saturday. Man, these two clubs don't get along. The owners don't get along. So.
Oh. So it put you in the middle, like where you gonna be at?
It ain't put me in the middle. No. Stokes was like no.
Oh,
he didn't want me to DJ, which I don't think he really liked my DJ style, but
he just told you no. It wasn't no conversation.
It wasn't no conversation about it. It was just like, because I was asking the other dude like, "What's up?" Like, put me on the schedule. You told me I was gonna be in here. You know, I'm trying to set this up for me, and he was like, you DJ at 3DL on Fridays, and I'm like, y'all really work like that? Like, I don't think DJs should be a part of what y'all got going on.
Yeah,
because
no.
You want, at the same time when your club getting low, you want me to bring my following in here, or you looking for me to bring my following in here. So why is it an issue what venue we going at?
Right. Yeah, I agree. I think that once you get a following, they look at you a little differently.
Oh yeah.
And that's what I realized when I started getting my little following going, and my people that I rock with that love how I do events.
They look at you totally.
Yeah,
different.
It's no more. It's no longer like, oh, he the. Now I'm like, oh, he one of us.
Yeah,
like, we gotta watch out.
Yeah, we gotta watch out him. What he doing next? Cause
we gotta
I gotta make
open.
sure I'm doing. Yeah, they do that.
I don't really think I get that sometimes, but. I'm loyal. I've always been loyal to one club for a year. And I think once I finally got out and kind of started doing my own thing, it was kind of like, like it was time. Like I had been at one spot for a whole year, so it was like, all right, I kind of want to see what's going on now. What's going on out here? So, and people knew me, so I mean, I loved it, but I have not yet been in that. I haven't been there yet. Where I have to choose, or somebody be like, nah, you rock over there.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm gonna do. I might be like, but what that got to do with y'all?
Yeah,
I might
it
snap,
don't be having nothing to do with nothing. Like, are you like? Is it a whole?
And that would, and like you said, that people the business owner, the club owners don't look at it from the perspective of that could set that person up perfectly. And what does that have to do with what you doing at my establishment?
Yeah. And my thing is, how you feel about me DJing in your venue? Like, are you using me, or like you want my crowd, or like you really fuck with me how I DJ?
Yeah, I ain't been there yet. I pray I never have to go through that.
Well, hopefully everybody's the club scene is really like dying down, hella bad.
What you think? What you mean as far as that? Like, you think it's like not the club is not the thing no more?
No, it's not. And people in a generation above me that say the same thing. It's not what they think it is, but it's really not what it is now.
I don't see the big. Oh, I'm going out tonight. Like, I don't see that.
You don't see that no more.
And it's like when I promote now. Like, I have an event coming up on Valentine or the 12th of February, and it's like almost like bribery. You like, hey, we got the section. What you going to?
Yeah.
All right. If you gonna bring this many, like, you gotta have it's almost
set
like
up.
It's like a setup to get them in. Now.
Yeah.
When it used to be like, man, I remember when I was promoting in the high school, we had this club in the high school called the Heights for the teens. And I'd be like, hey, man, we going to the Heights. Oh, bet. Hey, come
we just know. Everybody want to go to the Heights.
Yeah, it wasn't no conversation. So, yeah, I don't know, man. That's a crazy. That's a wild take. I would hate that.
And then certain clubs is changing like the aura nowadays. Like when 3DL closed, I know that hit home for a lot of folks. Because 3DL is really like a home. Like, you can really be there 24/7 out of the day. You ever been there?
Yeah, I've been there. I ain't gonna lie. I performed there before when Ugly Money Nietzsche had an event, and he had picked me up as an artist, and I performed there. And at first I was like, man, I don't know, cause I ain't gonna lie, down here y'all like y'all club so dark, like. It'd be like, man, what's going on in here? Like, you know, I'm used to Atlanta. Cincinnati clubs they got a lot of lights.
Yeah, a lot of like strobes and all that going on.
You come in here, it'd be like, man, it's like one light in this motherfucker, man. And that's what threw me off at first. And then Miami Vibes came. When Miami Vibes came, I said, okay, it's lit up in here.
Miami Vibes do give you like a different vibe. You don't even think you're in Augusta.
Yeah, you don't even know.
Once you walk in there, you don't even feel like it's you in Augusta for real. So I give them that. Like, I like the setup.
Why do you think it's like that though? They like the darkness.
I don't know. That's always been a thing. I don't know. Growing up, that's just a thing.
Mm-hmm. Cause I was like, man, I went to 3DL. I was like, I went to 3DL, and then it was what? No, I'll take that back. Truth is lit up too in the set.
It is.
Had that light up dance.
It is. Yeah.
Now Oak was dark.
Yeah, it is dark. Oak don't really have no lights. They got like lights, but not no strobe.
Yeah,
no strobe.
So it's just like for me, like, man, I'm just not really a big fan of the night. Like I don't like being somewhere where it be too dark. Like, you know, it's not. That ain't where I want to be. But nah, I mean, I've gained and learned to kind of like adjust to it. I think what it is to just being able to be in all those different rooms. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When I was in the clubs, I was around a lot of different type of people, so I can read different people very well. Like now I'm at Velvet. I love Velvet. It's a dope spot. At first I always heard it was like a spot for the old folks. You feel me? But man, it be young people up in there too. I was like, hey, this ain't bad. So, you know, just being able to spread my wings is a good thing. I think now I'm just ready to figure out what's next, you know. It's a lot of things changing in the nightlife, so I'm trying to figure it out myself too. So it's just the hardest thing. So where are you at now consistently?
Nowhere.
Okay.
I'm actually retiring, honestly.
You retiring from DJing?
Yes.
Oh wow! I
came here to make peace with that. Yeah.
Yeah. Why do you feel it's time to retire?
It's just not the same.
Okay.
I had a tragedy back last year with my equipment, and after then I just gave it up.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been DJing ever since I was 15.
Yeah.
And
damn,
I've done a lot.
You dropped the bomb. You gave me a bomb, man. I wasn't expecting that.
I've done a lot, and I've actually checked everything off the list that I really want to do. Okay. Yeah. Radio was the last thing, and really that situation, besides I had a bad year in 24, like a horrible year, but that situation, and that started in January when I left Foxy in January of 24. After that, everything just.
So, are you okay to kind of explain a little bit of why you left Foxy or no? If not, it's fine. I don't want you.
Yeah, you said you don't know me.
Yeah. I ain't know that. I don't know nothing.
I don't care about saying what I want to say.
Okay, all right.
But, nah, Sellers took the fun out of Foxy for me, and I think he take the fun out of Foxy for everybody, honestly. But he took that from me.
Okay.
Yeah. Damn. He really took the life of my whole.
See, I think, and that's something that I'm kind of been getting to. I've never had any like dealings with sellers like that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you, and I'm gonna finally say it on the fire. Everybody keep wondering what I'm getting at, but I'm over the gatekeeping shit.
Yeah.
I feel like, man, there's too much talent out here. Man, move out the way, man. If you can't, if you've been there for years, I feel like that in the work environment. I also work for a corporate company.
Yeah.
And man, it's the same people sitting at the same chair. Get out the way. I'm so irritated.
Yeah,
with it,
like in the way for real, like, and move around. Like,
move around. I feel like if you can't move around, you stagnant and you stuck in the spot because you can't get no better.
Yeah, and that's what it is. Cause like, why are you not growing? Like, where your elevation coming at? Is this where you stop at?
Man, I feel bad. I hope that's not the, I wish there's a way that we could fix that, or some way that if it's any way I can help, let me know. But I just think that's BS, man. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of seeing all these same people that been here for 50, 60 years ain't moving in different markets.
Nothing, like.
And then they got all this say so of who hot and who not. Man, y'all. You
got all the keeping up, but like how you elevating is crazy, and then it just be the same old. Like you're not changing nothing. You still bring the same thing to the table.
Yeah, I think that's why I'm kind of disliked by those gatekeepers that I do know of. I'm kind of disliked because it's like, man, who is this? Like, why he so loud and why he so confident? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I'm confident because I know what the fuck I'm doing. I've been doing this for some time. You know, I got 12 years under my belt. I just celebrated 12 years since September for hosting.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you. So it's just like, man, at the end of the day, man, I done seen nights where I seen no money, and I seen nights where I done seen a lot of money.
Yeah.
This is my thing about hosting in any nightlife gigs. And I don't know if it's the same for you. I had talked to 2 DJs on the last episode about, is this a hustle or is this your main source of income?
Yeah.
And for me, I always looked at the nightlife as a secondary piece of income.
Yeah.
Some people don't. And as I learned, I didn't know, Dollar, he was one of my DJs that I frequently am in rooms with. And man, I ain't know that it was that man's source of income. I'm like, dang.
That's a source.
Yeah.
That's good. I mean, it was always my source. It's always been my source too.
I never knew that.
Now it's not. When you after going through stuff, you realize that it's not. But I never really got paid for the radio either. Like it was always an intern. Like
hell no.
I stayed there a year.
All right, man.
I stayed there a year and no coin.
That's the problem. These motherfuckers gotta get out the way.
Yeah, like no coin, but
and again, I don't know the full details. This is a shock to me, but sellers, if you want to sit on the couch, you can sit on the couch and we can talk about it. 'Cause I've heard this about you a couple times. So let's keep it P.
He should come sit on your podcast, but he's probably not. But
you don't think he will? We'll pay him.
Oh, you pay him?
I'll pay him. Yeah, we got
No.
No. He said, hell no.
He won't even give free. No, he gave me a lot of free game. That's why I just, the way the situation happened and what happened, that's why it's the way it is, and that's why it took a lot of like respect out of the game for me. And then everybody's a DJ. Like you could throw a DJ. Everybody might well put DJ at the front of their name. Like everybody's a DJ. But what I say, like it's so many. This is what I want to say. It's so many male DJs around here, right? Mm-hmm. How many can you name that's been on the radio station in the past 8 years that you've been here?
Not a lot. It's the same too. If we can keep it. If I'm gonna keep it G,
yeah.
So it's the same too. And I'm tired of that stuff too. I mean, I'm just tired of it too. Like I feel like and I'm gonna keep it P. It was an opportunity that I seen. I was working with Kid Joe on like some little promo something, some stuff, and I was like, "Yeah, man, hey, I'm excited because I'm right next to the guy. Yeah. I'm in this town, and everybody like, yeah, man, he been doing this for years. He the guy. I'm like, okay, yeah. So it's different up north. I had to get a radio broadcasting degree. I don't know if you have to get that here, but I'm a veteran. I can go to school, back to school, and go get it. You know what I'm saying? I asked, Kid Joe, I'm like, hey, man, how can I get on the radio? And it was more or less like, man, you don't want to do that.
Yeah, like, what?
Nah, you don't want to do that, man. I'm like,
how you tell somebody what they don't want to do?
Exactly. You don't know where it could take me and what my abilities can get me to go to. And that's just what I'm tired of seeing, man. And this is.
They don't know you and
they don't know where I'm
telling you what you don't want to do.
Yeah. You don't know where I came from, so you can't tell me where I'm about to go.
Yeah.
And that's just how I feel. I don't know. We gonna talk about that. I wasn't expecting that on this episode, man. That just messed me up, man. That's how I met you. Like, honestly, I mean, that's how I even heard of you. I should say. I'm telling you, I'm coming back to Augusta. I'm coming from Atlanta because what I used to do is. I used to work I built the Amazon up in Appleton. I had a job for logistical construction. Yeah. So I'm coming back and I just happened to be like, man, what radio stations they got down here? I didn't even know the radio stations. Yeah. So I get on there, man, and it had to be 4th of July weekend because I had a really good weekend a few years ago and it was really good. But I'm driving back. And I'm telling you, going crazy. I'm in there like, I literally got on the phone, I'm driving. I'm like, hey, man, DJ Dluxe, he going crazy. And the whole time, they like, nah, you listen to the wrong radio station if you think it's a he. And I was like, he's like, that's a female, man. I said, going crazy like this? And so I'm like, right. I know I'm true. So I started doing my research. Yeah. So I'm thinking when I started hosting, we would be paired up in rooms.
Yeah.
And I never got a chance to work with you because I just was like, damn. I'm like, where Dluxe? I even asked a lot of DJs. I'm like, where Dluxe be at? But I heard you on that radio, and I'm like, man, damn. So and I just feel like if you a DJ that's on the radio, you should be crazy in the club.
Yeah.
And I think it's the opposite here. Is if you on the radio, you ain't even got to be in the club. You too big for that. So not you, but I'm saying like
some of them, yeah.
Some of them feel that way.
Like
so.
or they gonna have their own events, or
Yeah, or they wanna do the most.
Yeah.
They wanna do the most, and at the end of the day, man, listen, man. This ain't the only market I can touch. I can go back home. I can go to Atlanta.
Right.
I can go to Jacksonville. I can go to South Carolina if I need to because everywhere I've been, my voice just stood out. So, if y'all don't like me, it's oh well. Whoop-de-doo. I'm gonna keep moving. But what's next though? What's next?
Next, I got a lot of other stuff that I like to do. I did try doing like reality TV down here once.
Mm-hmm. What was it?
I really want to do this Bottle Girl TV show.
I like that.
I was gonna
Bottle Girls, a series. That's gonna be fire.
It was gonna be fire. It's non-existent no more.
Because the nightlife changing, or
yeah, they didn't want them to do it. They didn't want their girls to do it. Yeah.
Why? That's popping. So reality TV is popping.
Yeah.
If you get a contract with Zeus, it's up.
If you got a vision, most people don't have the vision for stuff. They don't see around what's in front of them or what's for them. So they will never be all for the people, regardless of
I feel this is you got the ideas I'll be having, and this is crazy. A lot of people don't know this. This interaction even started just because you have finally added me. She too popular. You finally added. No. I've been adding you, trying to add you for a while, and it just popped up, and that's when I was like, oh, bet I need this interview. I need this one, because I was like, dang, we ain't never worked together, but yeah, this is crazy, man. I would want to know, would you be open to being more of a mentor for the female DJs?
Yeah, I could. I probably could, yeah.
Okay. I think that's something that I would want to help you facilitate. Not saying, push you to do it, but if that's what you open to do, I think that we should put like a female tour together and just, you kind of be over it.
That sounds good, actually, a female tour.
I think that you should kind of facilitate it, use your networks and everything, and I use mine, and we just put a big thing together. I got some ideas I'm going to talk to you about because I definitely don't want you to get out the nightlife. That's just not the way I've heard of you. Like, I'm telling you, I was on the road. I was riding. This is my second charger, so I'm in the road. I'm like, ooh, and I was like, man, what's on the radio? My cord had went out. My cord had broke. So I get on the radio, and I'm like, I'm getting right across. At the time, I lived in Hepsville. I'm getting right across into Appling. And I mean, when you was going crazy, I'm in there like, who? I got on the phone. I said, "Hey." I to this day I couldn't believe it. You was going crazy though, and I was like, "Hey, yo, Dluxe, this dude Dluxe on the is he from Augusta?" They like, "Hey, where you at?" I'm like, "I'm coming back." They like, "Are you in the area?" I'm like, "Yeah." They like, "Yeah, that ain't
no man."
But you was snapping though, and then you had like you still kept it to where it was like. Let's just say this: the way you DJ'd on that radio, I wanted you in a room. I could see you in a room. So
I might get into the YouTube thing, and then I always want to do. When they have like the DJ and all the people be around them and stuff. I always want to do that.
Yeah,
I
think that's something that you do. Have you? We'll talk about it out here, but there's somebody that does that here in Augusta, and I think it could work. Actually, I might want you to do my party. I'm doing a party at the Summer House, the week of September 25th. And we about to go crazy on Washington Road. I want to get the traffic blocked off. I want to go to jail that week. No, I just want to be a good. I just want to be a good.
The Summer House is really nice though. Like that's a nice place.
And that's what I kind of want, that setup. Like, I want y'all to have the attention. I'm just gonna get drunk. That's all I'm gonna do for my birthday.
Yeah, that'd be nice then.
But so I'm sorry to hear this, but where can people find you at on social media to get in contact with you, communicate with you, or talk to you? Pick your brain about it, for all the DJs and female DJs out there.
Let's go Instagram because I don't know what's going on my Facebook. I need to start a new one. It's just
Yeah.
It don't get the reactions how it's supposed to anymore. But you can follow me on Instagram, Dluxe the Hottest. That's DLUSEDA Hottest. Yeah.
Okay.
Threads too. Like I really like Threads. You ever been on Threads?
Yeah, I got a Thread.
Threads,
so I done got it to where
same
all
thing.
my stuff that I post on IG go over there. So that way I ain't got to be on the site.
Threads is cool.
Yeah. Okay.
If you want to follow me on Facebook, Dluxe Carswell.
Okay.
But
that's how I got a hold of y'all. So she be active on these social media apps.
Yeah.
And what's something that you want to leave for the female DJs that you some words of wisdoms? A lot of the female DJs here in Augusta don't feel they being respected or they being valued like the guys. And like I said, on the 12th, I'm doing an event with DJ Stormcloud, and I just had the vision for a female DJ.
Okay.
That's what it was.
Well, a little bit of advice would to be because I ain't gonna lie, like it's very a male DJ, they'll let you chill in the club all night. You could ask Visions this, but if me and Visions DJing, bro, they will stand behind you like you don't know what you're doing. But so I don't know, just keep your vibe going, get your mix, practice, make sure you have a set ready because that's what the males do. Like that's their cheat code. They make sure they have a set and they replay their set. And I'm wondering why everything just sounds the same. I'm like, well, dang, it's easy to remember because once I lay down some nights, I be like, dang, I didn't even play this song.
Yeah.
So it's easy to remember. So I know what you know what you did last time. So keep your set ready. Keep you a good little mix. Yeah, that's it.
All right, y'all. Well, this is another episode of the Rambo podcast, man. I want to thank you so much for coming. I'm devastated by what I'm hearing, but we gonna figure it out, man. Make sure y'all tune into the next episodes. We got more episodes coming each and every Monday. They will be on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Music. And again, I am Rambo Fame. Thank y'all for tuning in. Easy.
All right.